and it's an excellent opportunity for the members of the Linguist Club for taking part in the two-way discussion program. And we have different types of activities in the Linguist Club. In today's Linguist Club, we have a two-way discussion program, sir. So in two-way discussion program, you'll be given a topic and you'll try your best to produce some sentences about this topic, okay? So I'm gonna start from Mr. Numan, who is the member of the Linguist Club. So Mr. Numan, could you please talk about advantages and disadvantages of living village, please?
Well, sir, thank you so much for giving me this good opportunity to describe about advantages and disadvantages of living village. This is really a wonderful topic. You know, there are good side and bad side in every sector of life. So living village is not out of it. So at the beginning, I would like to say about the advantages of living village. You know, there are many advantages in living village. Like first of all, what I would like to say is we can enjoy nature, we can get fresh water, and we can get clean environment. We can enjoy natural scenery, and typically what you see is that village people are so cooperative. They lead simple life, and of course there are many others advantages, like there are lots of traditional programs in our country which is not celebrated in town, but all the kind of programs are celebrated in village side. So the people who lives in rural area, they can enjoy those type of traditional program, and also the village people in that kind of programs, they made several kinds of foods, traditional foods, so that we can introduce, we can enjoy such kind of food. These are the advantages of living village. Let me say something about the disadvantages of living village. Of course, as well as there are some disadvantages in living village. If I talk, first of all, what I have to say is that we notice in most of the village, the communication system of the village is not good. If we talk, there are not so many government institutions or education facilities in the village side, and also there are the other problem. What I have to mention it here. In village side, we notice that there are lots of medical hospital.
Okay, well, thank you very much. Excuse me, you don't have to afraid of speaking English in the classroom, understand in the language club, and you don't afraid of making mistake. Okay, we have to learn through mistakes. Talk about the feelings to be the member of the language club.
Of course, that's really a wonderful question, sir. First of all, what I would like to say about language club, this is really a marvelous facilities for the students of Hathajari, for the students of Prime English Academy. Typically, we notice that in our country, especially in this area, we get nowhere the chance of practicing English. Wherever we try to practice English, we try to speak English. The people, our partner, like varsity, our friends, in our society, our neighbors, they are not able to speak English. Whenever you are producing some English sound, they are saying that you are showing you can speak English. So this is a golden opportunity for this for the students of Hathajari, because we get lots of facilities here for practicing English. Like
okay, well, thank you very much. I will come to you again, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Here is another member of the Linguist Club, Mr. Jia. So we have a two-way discussion program here today, sir. Would you like to explain something about advantages and disadvantages of private university in your country?
Yes, sir. I'm pleased to be asked these types of questions, and to say something about the private university. At first, we have to think that to say something about private university, just let me show that actually what is a private university. You see that who are the...
You don't worry about your mistakes,
yes,
okay? Carry on.
So who are successful person in the country, all are from the private university. We can talk about the Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, they are from the Harvard University is a private. We can talk about the Stanford University is also private. All the top ranking universities are private university. But the problem is to say something about the scenario of our private university in our country, but there is obviously a great disadvantage and also advantage decided. So to say something about the advantage, at first I have to talk that to say that there are plethora of the university. There are 92 private university in our country, and on the other hand, there are just few private public universities. So that everyone one is not born with the good fortunate. So if you want to be a CSC or study in the CSC or AAA or any demandable subject, that you are. Sometimes you will not get the opportunity to study in the public university. On the other hand, there is a lack of there is a private university where you can study on your desired subject. So that the great advantage of private university, and also there is a advantage of the private university is environment.
Okay, well, can you talk about disadvantages of private university?
Yeah, I'm talking about. I'm going to talk about the disadvantage. The main problem is as you are a student of any subject, that time you need some practical knowledge. So the main problem we face is practical stuff. There are lack of practical stuff where in the public university is available. There is because there is a fund from the government, so they can get all types of things from the government. So that is so rare in a private university also, and you can see that. As they are based on the business, so sometimes
okay, well, we have to give them opportunity for talking about advantages and disadvantages of any topic. Okay, this is my last question. Can you talk about the feelings to be the member of the Language Club?
This is very astonishing feelings for me, because it is a great platform where I can practice my English. Since I have completed course, but if after completing this, if I don't get any platform to practice it, that time I will forget that. So I can practice my English through this platform, so I can enhance my skill at English.
Okay, what are the advantages do you get from Prime English Language Club?
I can get all types of advantages from the Prime English Academy to enhance any languages. I can get lots of people here, so who are extraordinary speaking English. So I can speak with them on the different types of topics in English, and so just at a time I can develop my listening skills and visual and
okay,
public speaking.
Shortly, Mr. Asif, can you talk about advantages of Prime English Language Club?
Prime English Language Club also, thank you for following these topics. If I say first the advantage of Prime English Academy, there are many advantages in Prime English Academy. Firstly that there is an environment that we are speaking English. The environment first. And second one is there are many versatile students here who are present in every Prime English Academy. You can learn many things from these versatile students. Like there are many college students, there are many university students, and different kind of university. And there are many engineering students, there are many BBA students. So from all these students here, you make a good relation and you can learn many things from them. So which is help you for your future.
Okay, one last question, sir. How do you feel to be the member of the Language Club, sir?
Also, I really feel very good and very proud to be a member of Prime English Academy, because I have learned many things from here. Like though I have completed my BSc Engineering, I missed many significant basic rules of English. So after coming this institute, I have learned this. So that's way I have established myself in speak English.
Okay, thank you very much for taking part in today's wonderful session of the Language Club.